Hi guys, it's Jay here with an unboxing, and today, fresh from Apple, we have the iPad 4 with Retina display. So there's been a lot of confusion about this. This is brand new and it has been released with the iPad mini. It got released on exactly the same day. It seems that Apple have just advertised it less than the iPad mini. But what they do fail to mention in most of their sort of videos is that it is a lot faster than the iPad mini. It's carrying the A6X chip, which I think is twice or even 4 times faster than the iPad mini's one. So we'll see the processing speed compared to the iPad mini soon. This is the one with the lightning connector that you see on the iPhone 5. It looks the same as the iPad 2 and the iPad with Retina display. Apple have seemed to rename this device and called it the iPad with Retina display. Enough talking from me. Let's take a look inside the box. So to the side of the box, pretty standard packaging from Apple. It says iPad here. And to the back of the box we have the serial number here, which I'm covering. And it also does include, like it says, like I've just mentioned, the iPad, lightning to USB cable, USB. And it also does have the better Safari internet. And also the better sort of chip. So we'll take a look inside the packaging. I love to unbox iPads like this, right by the side, making sure we've got everything nicely so we keep the front of the packaging nice and easy. So we'll just take a nice cut down. See how this is cutting? Just get this cutting all the way down to there. And another one just down here, and just to finish it off there. So I love to wrap off this Apple material very nicely here. I love cutting it off like this just so it looks presentable. Sorry about this guys. There we go. So now let's take a look inside at the iPad with Retina display, or should we say, for the purposes of this video, I call it the iPad 4. Here we go. And here it is. Looks very nice as usual. So we've got the tab here. We'll pull that back and we'll take a look at this nice iPad here. We'll take it off to the side. Let's take a look at the packaging. We'll just move this forward slightly so we can get a better angle. So here we can see that we have the standard wall adapter by Apple, famously known for their multi-adapters, and because we are in the UK, we do have the UK adapters here. It is, I think it's a smaller charger, it's slightly thinner than the normal ones. Simply clicks on like that, that's it. Then the USB of course goes in there. So, okay, so we'll put that to the side once again, and then we'll take a look here. Inside here, as I did say to you guys, this is not to be confused with the iPad with Retina display, the new iPad as Apple called it before, as it doesn't include the lightning connector. But this one, as you can see, clearly includes the lightning connector. We'll get back to that later. Inside here, we'll take a look at the Apple packaging, simply designed by Apple in California here. And then we'll take a look right here inside for the moment we've been waiting for, of course, the documentation, and of course some Apple stickers, the reason why everyone wants this product. Only joking. Anyway, let's move these to the side and take a look at this iPad. It does look really, really nice, I must say. Very quite thin. On the back we see iPad here, designed by Apple in California here. We do have the improved cameras here. To the side here, the volume rockers and the lock button on top with the mic and 3.5mm adapter. This is a 9.7 inch screen running from here all the way across to there. We may be getting the smart cover and we'll show you that. And here again is a close-up of Apple's lightning connector. So let's take a look inside and we'll turn this thing up and we'll get it booted up. We'll just wait for this. The sizing is just about the same as the the new iPad, as it's called. It's about the same. I think it's a little bit thinner. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that. This does also have the standard Wi-Fi, but it has been updated. So now, as you can see here, we will press and follow the setup. Okay, so I'm in England here. We've got England, and it's impressive here. We're supposed to get 10-hour battery or something on that kind, and we have 87% charge from Apple, which seems to be very good. So it says select country or region. We are going to select United Kingdom, because that is where we are, of course. And then we've got the Wi-Fi. We'll set that up a little later. Yep. We'll set that up now. Don't want you guys checking out my password. Okay, so let's continue. And let me enter my password for my Wi-Fi setup. This shouldn't take too long, I guess. And there we go. We've entered my password now. See if we can bring this closer up for you guys. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to click next. And we're going to enable location settings. Next. And here we go. We're going to set it up as a new iPad just to get going. And, what we're going to do. We're going to skip this step quickly. Just so we can quickly get this through with. Agree. Agree. Through this. Oh yes, of course. How could I forget? Of course there is Siri included on this. We will be doing some Siri testing on this. And we will be using Siri. So let's take a look. We will automatically send diagnostics to Apple. And here we go. So now is the general setup for this new iPad that we've just got here. Fresh, obviously. No apps. Of course, factory reset. Let's take a look at the camera. This should be preloaded with... Yes, it is. It's preloaded with iOS 6. So, as you can see that there. And then we also, let's take a look. Let's play with Siri for a little bit. How are you, Siri?
I am well.
What is the best phone?
You're kidding, right?
You smell.
Okay.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chucked wood?
None. A woodchuck is actually a groundhog, so it would probably just predict 2 more weeks of winter.
Tell me a joke. Okay, it's taking a little long to answer that. So, we will be covering this in the review. But I thought we'd just take a look at this. What were the Chelsea scores this week?
Chelsea was beaten by West Bromwich Albion last Saturday. The final score was 2-1.
So, as you can see now, with iOS 6 and the new Siri, it does include Premier League and I think some other major leagues games. You can ask it questions about that and it will tell you straight away. So let me see, what else could I say? I love you, Siri.
That's sweet.
Will you marry me?
We hardly know one another.
What is Siri?
That's me.
You're so silly.
If you insist.
Then we'll stop playing with Siri for now. And then we'll take a look at the new Safari that is included on this. So we'll go to, say for example, in fact, you know what? We'll use Google. See if that worked. and it did pop out Google here, will just take us straight onto Google. So as you can see, this is the new Wi-Fi version. It does have improved Wi-Fi that is on the same as the iPhone 5. We also do have the newsstand, but as I said, this is a blank iPad. It's brand new, so obviously there's no apps on it. We will be covering this on the review. I'll be looking forward to reviewing this. And also on the bottom here with the new and improved lightning connector. So I've just unboxed the iPad 4, or the iPad with Retina display, as Apple seem to be calling it now. We've also had a play with Siri. Don't forget to like, rate, comment and subscribe. And also guys, just before I forget, this version costs $399.99. This is the 16 gig. Then it goes up in 32 and 64 gigs. And the starting price for the 3G version, or 4G if EG decide to do, EE decide in the UK that they want to do it, it's cost exactly £100 extra. For those of you in America, the prices vary. I think it's by about $100 more, so I think it's like $399 or something like that, or $490. I'm not quite sure about the Americans, but you could check that out yourself quite easily. So enough of me talking about it. As I said, I've just unboxed the iPad 4 or the iPad Retina display. See you soon.